if you
because that change is actually.
Hold on, bro. This is so fascinating to me. This is fascinating to me. You got upset and came up with a whole scenario about people interrupting them in Congress.
Okay, you're right.
We let you and First Lady go back and forth. They was interrupting you. You was about to have a heart attack.
Some dishonest shit.
All I said was it radically changes student loans, and it does.
But it does in a positive way. But you put that
we
out
can debate whether it's positive or negative. I think it was negative. But you think it's positive. That's a debate. But you can't say I lied. I personally think it's negative. So you can't say I lied.
But you put that out there because you knew people were going to assume.
We were talking about it all day. I did a whole room on it. What are you talking about? I think it's bad. I think the cap that they have is bad. I think the way it's changing the PSLF is bad. You might think that's good. You didn't go to college. You're not involved in college. You don't know how college is funded. You don't have any children.
I went to Berkeley for music. What are you talking about?
You went to the college of Berkeley College in Massachusetts.
Yes.
And you got a BM?
Yes. You want me to
I apologize. I didn't know that. What instrument did you play?
Trombone.
Oh, I didn't know that. What clef is trombone in?
What are you talking about, Goat?
Yeah, you play the trombone. It's an F clef, right? So let me just finish. I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you Fridays because you interrupted me.
Great, bro.
I'm just messing with you because you interrupted me and you just complained about getting a heart attack from being interrupted. You literally just said your stress was too high. You're right. I don't like lists. I don't like lists, Friday. So go ahead and tell us what the change in the student loan that you like, and I'll tell you what I don't like. Do you think?
Just real quick. I mean, for DJ, Fridays. I mean, he might have said Berkeley, like prime, like that's a great steakhouse in Philadelphia. I definitely recommend the steak is definitely really, really good over there. So if you're a steak fan, that is a great spot. So he might have misunderstood what you meant.
He'll go be gaslight, just like he just said the Trump.
He was going through the list.
That's not how gaslighting works. That's not how gaslighting works.
Yes, he's manipulating.
Fridays, give us a line item for the bill so we can all take a look at it together. We want facts.
He's manipulating, and then he throws things out there as if it's.
Yeah, but we all want to know what you're referring to.
Wait, the trombone is not on the bass clef?
No, you said F clef, bro.
That is the F clef.
No, it's E to F, first of all, and it is a bass clef, but you don't identify a clef by notes. You don't. It's a tenor clef or it's a bass clef, but it's tuned in E or F. Like
I didn't ask what it was tuned in. I asked the clef.
But you said F clef.
It is F clef.
No, it's not.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and tell me.
So since that has nothing to do with the topic of the room, I would like to correct what I said and read you what the Clinton administration did. Let me finish. No, I want to correct it because you tried to call me a lie.
You did lie. You did lie. This one was going to have us talking about heart attack.
I want Goats to finish going through the list. If Fridays doesn't want to...
I'm not paying for their health care treatment.
Now I'm just saying, Goat, notes are not clefs, bro.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right. So just so everybody likes Chat GPT. The bass clef, also known as the F clef, is a musical symbol that indicates the pitch of notes on a staff.
But an E is also
I'm almost done, bro. Let me finish, please. We know it's the F clef, the bass clef, because the two dots, the line that goes through it, is the F clef. So in basic music theory, we call that the F clef.
But it also, okay.
Now is the all right, Fridays. I didn't. Okay, we can move on from that. But it is called the F clef. But let's just do the student thing. What do you like about the student bill?
Okay, the point I was just reading, it was talking about the repayment plans. It would be income based, and it could be as low as 1% to 10%. That's a positive thing. If you
what is it now?
You need to pay that shit back.
Wait, what is it now?
I don't know exactly what it is now.
So how do you know if it's positive, if it's better or worse, if you don't know what it is?
Jesus Christ! Because if your payment plan is based upon your income, that's a good thing.
Is it income based now?
I never did a student loan. I don't even know.
It is.
Oh my God.
You interrupted me in the middle of saying I
though.
You were. He did not.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
No, yes, he did.
I apologize. Go ahead and tell me. I apologize.
In 1996, he cut it.
In what law?
I'm about to tell you.
All right,
Yes, Clinton administration did make changes to the food stamp program, resulting in stricter eligibility requirements and reductions in immigrant welfare assistance. These changes were part of the border welfare reform legislation enacted in 1996. And that's what I said. He revamped it too. He revamped it.
You said he.
It's not exact wording. Hold on,
ma'am.
I'm not trying. It's my Bluetooth, I think. It's not exact wording, though. But he's still.
Ma'am, let me respond. I gotta be honest with you. From our end, it sounds like you're screaming at the top of your lungs.
Okay, let me turn off my Bluetooth.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Respectfully. You said he cut Medicaid. Much better. Oh my God. You said, I was like, why is she yelling at me? We haven't gotten a fight in 2 years. You said he cut Medicaid. We know about the welfare reform of 1996. It was very famous. It had the welfare to work, had work requirements, changes to SNAP. They changed a thing called, used to be called welfare. Then they made it TANF. I know that. But we're talking about cuts to Medicaid in relation to Trump's $1 trillion cut to Medicaid.
Medicaid is being cut.
Y'all have a good one. Y'all have a good one. It's impossible to talk to people like this. This woman is fucking insane. I've never met people like this in real life. You would never be coming to my home. It is chaos. I know her house must be dirty and messy as hell. I can just hear how messy her house is. Just pure chaos.
Wait, she said it needs to be cut. Why does she want to cut funding to American citizens for their health care?
I'm just surprised at Fridays for not knowing how it is now.
This is Clubhouse.
Then saying it's better, right? With no point of comparison. That shit is real embarrassing.
I saw it.
You know, MJ, part of the issue, too, is that they're capping some loans for, like, let's say physicians, nurses, lawyers. Like, I think at around 100,000, and we all know those schooling.
150.
Yeah, like, that's pretty expensive.
Yeah, if everybody else gets 100, they get an extra 150. Now, imagine you want to be a chemical engineer, mechanical engineer, electrical engineer. Why do they have a lower cap than the attorneys? That doesn't make any sense at all. And that's not a fake degree like electrical engineer or architect. I'm telling you, the reason, so let me just explain how the sausage is made. The reason why they had to make these kind of financial maneuvers is because in the reconciliation process in the Senate, you have to fulfill a certain